decorating the theme. So here is our hay and harvest spider that is down to, I think we said about 300, 400, somewhere in there. But it's so cool with the elegance, the drama of this beautiful hay and harvest 26-inch lit rattan spider wreath. First of all, if I went to the craft store and bought the fairy lights, the spiders, Jordan, get in here, my love, you look so pretty. If I did the fairy lights, the rattan wreath, and all those spiders, and oh, by the way, I have to get glue sticks. And by the way, the spiders aren't sparkly, so then I have to get glitter. I would spend more than $39.98. Jordan is our expert from Hay and Harvest, a brand that we bring just to you here at QVC. And this one is a 26-inch pre-lit wreath that gives what I really feel is like the elegant side of Halloween. We're going to talk about this with our today's special value, but this is limited. There's not many of these to go around. It's brand new today. What we have now is pretty much all we're going to get for the Halloween season, and all you need to do is add the 3 AA batteries. Can we just talk about how different this is than any other Halloween wreath you guys have ever done?
I'm so excited about this one. This is brand new today, like you said, Jane, and this is made of rattan, which I absolutely love. It is so unique. It is such a special piece, and it's by Hay and Harvest, which is our own brand here at QVC. But what I love about this, Jane, I do not like spiders at all. I am not a fan of spiders unless they look like this. I mean, these are so, so beautiful because they have that glitter moment
they're sparkly
on the top of each of them.
They're pretty spiders.
They're pretty spiders. Yeah. And then you also have 35 LEDs that are cascading throughout the 26 inches. Now, 26 inches in diameter, that is a large, oversized wreath for Hay and Harvest. Usually we do a 22-inch or a 24-inch. This is 26 inches. You do have your battery pack on the back. And let's just take this down.
Let's bring him down because I did have this idea.
Yes.
So if you put him on the table.
Let's do that.
And you're getting our beautiful little LED spider.
Look at that.
I mean, your friends come in and they're like, okay, wait, now you're going to hide that battery box in the back.
Sure.
But your friends are going to come in and say, oh my word. But let's bring it over to the table. I don't mind. And oh, sorry, Mr. Spider.
Mr. Spider.
Along came a spider and sat down beside her.
Beside her.
I love that we brought some of our today's special values out. Now, if you had a little cake plate or something in the middle, but what if you did the most amazing Halloween centerpiece? You don't have to be an expert. That's the today's special value in the black, keeping in mind that one of our today's special value colors is already gone in this show, and it's the only order of the year. But if you want a little bit more whimsy, maybe to go with the, like I'm thinking of the witch's cauldron from our Mr. Halloween that we just had, then look how that looks as a gorgeous centerpiece with the Halloween multi in our today's special value.
And this is exactly what I do with my centerpieces.
Look at that.
I take a nice-sized wreath and then I use it as my centerpiece, and then I always do a huge party for my daughter and all her friends during Halloween. We do the cauldron, we have the dry ice, the whole thing. This is one of those pieces that you get out year after year because there's so many unique things that you can do with it.
And going back to the very first item in the show was our Harry Slatkin set of 2 hand soaps. So if this is like, maybe this is on the door in the powder room, and then they go in and they see that you've continued the theme. It's like, oh, there is that Jordan again, doing the most amazing thing ever. Add the today's special value. That's just buying 3 things and making a moment. But there's not a lot of these to go around. I also appreciate that it's lightweight.
It's only a pound. It's 1 pound.
Should we leave it inside only? What would you recommend?
You can do covered porch or indoors. And so you have this on your doorway, absolutely. You can also bring this inside like Jane and I are showing you. Use this as a centerpiece if you're having guests come over. This is, I don't think we're doing another order on this. This is our first day we have ever presented this. These are going to go very, very quickly. It is 26 inches, only 1 pound, and just look at how delicate all of these spiders are with
this is
35
Halloween elegance.
lights.
It really is. Like I call this sophisticated Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can make it fun and whimsical and put the fun, you know, kind of glowy spider in the middle. But if you want something that is a little bit more of like that wow moment, that mysterious
Elevated.
moment. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you have here. And maybe you have, like I do, daughters that I have now or sons that have gone off on their own and they're looking for decor to start their traditions. This is a really great way to go.
This is really great, and I love the battery pack right here. You can just hide that underneath. I did like how we were talking about having that cake stand or that cake plate underneath, and it just elevates a little bit more, and then your eyes go right around that cake plate. It's absolutely stunning. We did put our luminara here. Look at how beautiful this is.
And this is what I do because I'm lazy. I literally get books.
Ooh.
And sometimes if I'm really being themed, and I do love a good theme, here, let's put this guy because he's a little bit smaller, is I will look for like a book of ghost stories or like an Edgar Allan Poe anthology. And so then you don't have to cover it up and just put that little book in the center. And all of a sudden, now you've got this moment. But like I said, if I went to the craft store and looked for a rattan wreath and a set of fairy lights and about a dozen and a half of spiders and then a can of black glitter, you would not be able to achieve for $39.98 what Hay and Harvest has done. There's not we didn't start with a lot of these, right, Mike? I know we had a couple thousand, I think. We have about 1,300 left. And think about getting more than one because at this price, wreaths even at QVC are usually more expensive. That's a moment. Thank you, Jordan.
Oh, thank you, Jane. Always a pleasure.
Okay, so I was walking out of QVC last night, and my buddy Rosina had an hour of Halloween decor. And I had traveled yesterday. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I really kind of couldn't wait to